Welcome back to the 10th inning and welcome to another box break right here on the channel. Really just for my own personal enjoyment because I love ripping packs. Today we are opening up a box of classic factory sealed in the wrapper here. Cards from I believe 1994 if I'm not mistaken. There are 4 cards and 1 phone card per pack in here. Of course, we'll talk more about the phone cards as we get going. I opened up a little bit in the back just so I could tear through it a little bit quicker. So we've got these really cool die cut, a cut above inserts in here. And then you've got the sprint cards, which are anywhere from $1 up to $1,000. So who knows, maybe I'll be making some long distance calls later. But let's dig into it. And this will have all different sports. I've actually sold quite a few of these cards through the years on eBay, just picking up cards from the quarter box, dollar box at card shows and just kind of flipping them one by one. So I know these are cards that I really like. So I just wanted to have some fun and open some packs. So here we go. Gotta be honest, this is probably my first box of classic that I've ever bought in like totality. Like I've picked up a pack here or there, but I've never just bought like an entire box. So this will definitely be a first. And let's see what we get inside. So here's our first row of packs. So if these are 94, which I believe it is, rookie cards from this year that would be notable. You'd have Grant Hill, Jason Kidd on the basketball side. You would have Marshall Faulk on the football side. Baseball, I can't remember. I know Jeter, I think debuted in 94, but his rookie cards are in like 93. So here we go. We got Eddie Jones right off the rip, followed by Paul Wilson. We've got a Barry Bonds sprint card, $1. And Glenn Big Dog Robinson, that should be his rookie card as well. So there we go, a couple Bonds cards right off the top. I like that. These are cool. I'll pull one up here in a second and we'll get a better look at the sprint card and one of the inserts once I get those. Oh, Curtis Martin. That's a rookie card there. So here's Big Dog again. Sterling Marlin. Race car driver. That name sounds familiar. Here's the first cut above. Rasheed Wallace. Very nice. Here's Big Dog on the sprint card for $1. And there we have Curtis Martin. So yeah, what year are these? So these would be 1996 is the manufacturing date. So I think these are 96. So I'm off on the rookies. So this would be a Rasheed Wallace rookie. And that's a cool card. So let's take a look at the design real quick before we keep ripping. So here is the die cut. You can see these are really some of the very first die cut cards, if not the first. I don't remember them very much prior to like 95, 96. So there you have the die cut. Here is just the regular base card. I like the foil on the bottom. I think it's a really cool design actually. Of course, they've had to blur out the names on the jersey because this was an unlicensed product. And let's take a look at the sprint card. So for you young kids at home, yeah, you used to not be able to just pick up your cell phone and call whoever you wanted. If you were calling somebody on the other side of the country in California and you lived in the Midwest like I do, you had to call long distance and you got charged for it. So people would buy these cards here and you would place your number, dial 1-800, you scratch this off, put in the PIN number, and you would have a certain amount of minutes on your calling card. So that's how that worked. That is some Stone Age shiznit right there. So, okay. So make a list of our calling cards, our good players, and our die cut cards. There's our 4 piles. Move these down so you guys can see them a little bit better. And we keep ripping. Here we go. So it looks like we've got about 36 packs in here. So yeah, so we're looking at 36 packs, 4 cards. and then the 1 calling card per pack. So we're gonna get 36 calling cards. So we play our cards right. I got a 36-minute phone call coming up. Okay, Dikembe Mutombo, Hall of Famer, Eric Zier, Juwan Howard. There's a Kevin Garnett. That's his rookie then. That's cool. And Darnay Scott. I like it. Of course, Juwan Howard has moved into the coaching world and coached at Michigan. I know he was relieved of duties last year. He's already signed on somewhere. I can't remember where. But part of the Fab Five at Michigan. Kerry Collins. There's Scottie Pippen. Very nice. William Floyd got another buck. And there's Shaquille O'Neal. Very cool. I think there are some pack odds on here. Oh, the whole checklist is on here, it looks like. Player list, yeah. Very nice. Just in case you guys want to see that, I'll show it to you right here. You can freeze frame it right there, and you can see the player list. So, yeah, we should definitely have a complete set. There's not a lot of cards in the set here. So, Byron Morris, Jay Payton, Rebecca Lobo. Okay, that's going to be a future TTM card for me. I want to get another one signed by Rebecca. There's another buck for my sprint cards for Hakeem the Dream, and then an Eric Red. So yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, what do you guys think about the design and look and feel of these classic cards? I actually like these quite a bit. I think they're pretty cool. Here's Isaac Bruce, Joe Smith, Radek Dvorak. Here's a Marshall Faulk, a cut above die cut card. And there's another Rebecca Lobo. There we go. I know almost nothing about hockey. Now, I can talk your ear off about the Mighty Ducks movies, but real hockey, not my thing. So I mean, unless they're a superstar like, you know, Wayne Gretzky, you know, the kid that's in Chicago now, I know is doing really well. Everybody's excited about him. It's I can't even think of his name. That's how little I know, and I'm a huge Chicago sports fan. So there's Emmett, Todd Boone, Corliss Williamson, and Antonio McDyess. And early Antonio McDyess, before he had the microfracture knee surgery, that dude was legit. Marshall Faulk, Jalen Rose, Ed O'Bannon calling card, and Todd Bodine. So, very cool. I wonder if Ed signs through the mail. He might. So I'll have to earmark that one. That'd be a couple cool ones to get signed by him. Okay, here we go. Flip them around. Ed Janovsky, I don't know how to say that. Drew Bledsoe, Jerry Stackhouse, Shaquille O'Neal, $5. And Jay Payton, there we go. A couple of nice cards there. So that's my first non-$1 calling card. Would be kind of wild to hit the $1,000 one. I wonder if those have any value as far as reselling on eBay or something like that. That I don't know. They're a lot more rare, I'm sure, than the $1 ones. So wonder if that does anything for the cards. I have to do some research though. Another O'Bannon. There's Joey Galloway, Troy Aikman, and Trent Dilfer, Super Bowl winning quarterback. And now we move on to the second row. So we are officially 12 packs in. And we are moving and a grooving here. Ugh. These cards are sticking just a little bit, but it doesn't seem to be taking anything off. So Pitor Sakura, Brian Holzinger, Nolan Ryan, Mark Martin, and another Sterling Marlin. One of the things that always drives me nuts about people when they do breaks or I watch them open packs live is them not knowing how to pronounce the names. So I'm getting a little annoyed with myself about the hockey players because I know I'm not saying them right, but I honestly did not buy these for hockey. So apologies to anybody that is like me and gets a little ticked off. Like, come on, man, I thought you were a fan. I'm not a fan of hockey, and that's why I'm struggling there. So here we go. Let's keep on moving along. Rasheed Wallace, Dale Earnhardt, that's a cool card. Ted Musgrave. Here is a $1 Cal Ripken Jr. and Kerry Collins. So yeah, put Dale Earnhardt off to the side. Rest in peace. Very tragic what happened to him. I remember watching TV the night he passed away and had that horrible accident on the track, and just being glued to ESPN for hours wondering, you know, what happened, and watching them show some replays, at least as much as they did. Steve Young, Jason Kidd, Steve McNair, Joe Smith for a $1, and a William Floyd. So there we go. Steve Air McNair. Great quarterback. Jason Kendall. Starting off with a bucko. Trent Dilfer. Curtis Martin. Here's a Steve Young $1 card. And then a Scottie Pippen. It looks like they're using a lot of the college cards in here. They must have been able to get the license for them because it does look like those have logos, unless I'm missing something. Yeah, this one says Pro Bowl. Yeah, these do have logos, so Pitt and Texas there, so interesting. There's Alonzo Mourning and Shaq, Damon Stoudemire, Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon, Eddie Jones for a $1, and Byron Morris. And little special congrats. I'm sure he doesn't watch card pack openings, but Alonzo Mourning officially cancer-free after a scare earlier in the month of June here. So shout out to him, and glad to hear he's doing well. There's Cherokee Parks, Paul Wilson, Kerry Collins for a $1, and Steve Young. So far, the highest Sprint card I've gotten is $5. It was a Shaq, so that's kind of cool. Everything else has been $1. Here's Joey Galway, Troy Aikman, Big Dog. Here's another Shaq for a $1, and Corliss Williamson. If you guys are interested in buying any of the singles, I'm sure I'm gonna probably pack away a set for myself. Because it appears I'm going to have a lot of doubles. So the rest of them, I'll probably make a listing on eBay. So if you're interested, go on there. They'll be super cheap. If you want to pick up any of these cards I'm opening, yeah, let me know. You can always message me or leave me a comment. I'll shoot you my email. We can work something off of eBay, save me some fee money for sure. Because they will charge the absolute living crap out of you at eBay. Here we go, Sterling Marlin, Darnay Scott, Kerry Collins, Damon Stoudemire for a $1, and a Emmitt Smith. One of the great running backs in NFL history, behind one of the great offensive lines and one of the best fullbacks to ever play the game, Moose Johnson. So, great career. Here's Howard, Holzinger, Jerry Stackhouse for a $1, and a Steve McNair. Like we've got 2 packs left in the middle row. Trying to rip through these as quick as I can, but also not skipping past any cards. I like to take my time and enjoy it. So here we go. Scottie Pippen, KG, Eric Rett. Here's Dale Earnhardt for a $1, and Cherokee Parks. Come on. at least let me, goal for this box opening, hit a $20 or more sprint card. Those have to be kind of rare. I think that'll be cool. So here's Shaq dunking over, might be Bo Outlaw, I think, or could be Grant. Can't tell if that's Chicago or not. Mark Martin, William Floyd. Here's Troy Aikman for, I think that's a $4 card. Nope, it's a buck. And Kevin Garnett. That would be weird if it was that $4 amount, but wouldn't put it past them. Here we go. Antonio McDyess, Steve Young, Jason Kidd, Antonio McDyess for $1, and then Eddie Jones. Got 11 packs to go. Let's flip it on around. Musgrave, Kendall, Dilfer, McNair for $1, and Damon Stoudemire. Steve McNair, Alonzo Mourning, Damon Stoudemire. We've got Sterling Marlin for $1 and a Paul Wilson. So Curtis Martin, Shaq, Mark Martin, Rasheed for $1, and Hakeem Olajuwon. While you guys are watching me open packs, I will mention a couple other things you can find on my channel if you're into collecting at all. I do several different things on the channel. So I have once a week, I put out a through the mail autograph return video. And those are for my personal collection, but I will get autograph cards from athletes of all walks of life. Baseball, football, basketball. Here's a $5 Marshall Faulk sprint card. And I send them autographs through the mail, ask them to sign a couple cards, and I open those up with you guys live right here on the channel. I also do the box breaks, and then I'm going to start getting into more of the grading stuff. So I've been sending stuff off to PSA, to SGC, so you can expect to see, there's a $10 sprint card, Cal Ripken Jr. You can expect to see some breakdowns coming up here on the channel where I show you guys, you know, what the card came back graded, what my pre-grade was on it, kind of how I did. So if you're into that, hopefully you'll stick around for the other stuff as well. But I like cards, I like opening stuff, I like collecting, and I like flipping cards too. That's another thing that I've really gotten passionate about over the years. To me, it's a fun way to fund my hobby. So I make a couple $100 a month on eBay selling cards, and I can, you know, spend a couple $100 at the card shows or buying boxes like this and not feel like I'm taken away from the family and stuff like that. So here's $1 for Corliss Williamson on the sprint card. So we're up to 10, 2 5s, and then the rest are all singles. So sounds like I'll just about have my money back from the box and sprint cards that no longer work. But here's a cut above insert of Rebecca Lobo. That's actually pretty awesome. So she signs through the mail. I am definitely going to send her the base card and the cut above and get both of those signed. And why not? You know, one of the legends of women's college basketball, you know, played in the NBA. Now she's an announcer, but you know, definitely one of the GOATs of women's basketball. So should definitely get that done. Emmett Smith, Cherokee Parks, Eddie Jones, $1 Jason Kidd, and a Jerry Stackhouse. Looks like we've got 3 left, guys. 3 left. We're chasing that elusive $1,000 sprint card. Is it in the box? Could it be a Shaq? That would be awesome. Jalen Rose, Ed O'Bannon, Joey Galloway, $1 Alonzo Mourning, Juwan Howard. And here we go, last 2 packs, here we go. Fingers crossed. I just like to think it's a big deal if I get the $1,000 one. It's probably not, and that's fine. Paul Wilson, Barry Bonds, Dikembe Mutombo, a $1 sprint card for Barry Bonds, still cool. Barry Bonds just let go some of his collection on gold, and I thought that was pretty awesome. I mean, of course, he's turning a profit, but I mean, you know, for him to let it go while he's still living and let other people enjoy it, I think that's pretty nice. You know, he certainly didn't sell all his stuff. I thought that was cool. So, Nolan Ryan, Rasheed Wallace, Dale Earnhardt, $1, Drew Bledsoe, and we'll finish with an Alonzo Mourning with Shaq, ready to probably block that shot into the 50th row. There we go. So we've got a bunch of sprint cards. We've got 3 cut above inserts, which are all very cool. I really like these. Different sizes too. That's interesting. Oh, the Marshall Faulk is a sprint card. It's a die cut sprint card for $5. That's why it's smaller. Okay. So I got 2 cut aboves. I didn't catch that in the moment. That's actually really awesome. Gotta wonder what the value is on something like that. Might be $3 instead of $1. Okay. So there we have it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you stick around. If you like this, come back for some more content or go through my library. You'll find something else you like. If you're into collecting, you're in the right spot. So thanks for checking it out. We'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good day.